Rocky Balboa stepped into the ring as an underdog who refused to stay down, carrying a story of struggle, love, and the fight for respect that resonated with millions. But decades later, the actors who brought this gritty Philadelphia dream to life have followed their own journeys, some reaching new heights, others fading from the spotlight, and several who have taken their final bow. Now let's look back at the Rocky cast then and now. Sylvester Stallone was born on July 6, 1946, in Hell's Kitchen, New York. He was 30 years old when he played Rocky Balboa, bringing raw intensity, vulnerability, and hard-earned determination to the role. Stallone had struggled for years in bit parts, working as a stunt double and taking whatever roles he could find. But Rocky changed everything. With his distinctive raspy voice, powerful frame, and genuine hunger to prove himself, Stallone made Rocky feel like a real man, not a Hollywood creation. He didn't play the role with polish. He played it with pain. As of 2026, Sylvester Stallone is 80 years old and still active in the entertainment industry. After Rocky, he became one of Hollywood's biggest action stars, franchising the character through 10 films and the Creed spin-off series. Stallone also found success as a screenwriter, directing several of the Rocky sequels, and building a legacy that extended far beyond the ring. His weathered face and commanding presence have made him an icon across generations. Rocky made Stallone a star, but Stallone made Rocky immortal. His commitment to the character created one of cinema's greatest underdog stories. Talia Shire was born on April 25, 1946, in Lake Worth, Florida. She was 30 years old when she played Adrian, Rocky's quiet, gentle love interest. Before Rocky, Shire had appeared in the Godfather films as Connie Corleone, but Adrian gave her a completely different role, one built on warmth, vulnerability, and quiet strength. She made Adrian feel like the emotional anchor of the entire story. Shire didn't need big dramatic moments. Her gentle presence and understated performance told you everything you needed to know about her character's devotion and fear. As of 2026, Talia Shire is 80 years old and has maintained a quieter career trajectory than many of her contemporaries. She continued acting in film and television, but never sought the spotlight with the same intensity as others. Shire appeared in numerous Rocky sequels, reprising Adrian through the series' evolution. Her later work has been selective and meaningful, choosing projects that resonated with her artistically rather than commercially. Adrian was Rocky's heart. Without Shire's gentle humanity, Rocky would have been just another fight movie instead of a love story wrapped in ambition. Burgess Meredith was born on November 16, 1907, in Cleveland, Ohio. He was 68 years old when he played Mickey, Rocky's gruff, cantankerous boxing trainer. Meredith was already a legend of American theater and film before Rocky, with a career spanning decades. But Mickey allowed him to steal the show in scene after scene. With his gravelly voice, weathered face, and explosive energy, Meredith made Mickey into something unforgettable. Tough but caring, loud but wise. "Yo, Adrian," might belong to Rocky, but the best advice came from Mickey. Burgess Meredith died on September 9, 1997, at age 89 after suffering a stroke. He did not live to see the later Rocky films or the enduring legacy his performance helped create. But his Mickey remains one of cinema's greatest supporting characters. A man who taught an underdog how to believe in himself while hiding his own deep loneliness. Mickey was the film's soul. Meredith's rawness and authenticity gave every training sequence weight and meaning. Carl Weathers was born on January 7, 1948, in New Orleans, Louisiana. He was 28 years old when he played Apollo Creed, the flashy, confident heavyweight champion who underestimated Rocky. Weathers brought charisma, athleticism, and swagger to the role. Before Rocky, Weathers was a former NFL linebacker, giving him genuine athletic credibility. He made Apollo feel like a real champion. Arrogant but not cartoonish, talented but vulnerable. Weathers moved with the confidence of a man who had fought real battles, both on the football field and in the ring. As of 2026, Carl Weathers is 76 years old and continues to work in film and television. After Rocky, he became a successful action star in his own right, appearing in films like Predator and Happy Gilmore. Weathers also transitioned into directing and has maintained a steady presence in entertainment. He returned to reprise Apollo Creed in the Creed films, connecting the new generation to the original champion. Apollo made Rocky's victory mean something. Without a worthy opponent, Rocky would have been just another fighter. Weathers made him a champion. Burt Young was born on April 30, 1940, in New York City. He was 36 years old when he played Paulie, Adrian's abusive, struggling brother who lived in Rocky's shadow. Young made Paulie into something complex, a man beaten down by life, jealous, frustrated, but still family. Paulie could have been one-dimensional, but Young gave him layers of pain and desperation. He was the character everyone disliked but understood. Young's New York accent and raw, emotional delivery made every scene with Paulie feel dangerously real. As of 2026, Burt Young is 84 years old and largely retired from acting. Like Stallone, he reprised his role in multiple Rocky sequels, becoming one of the franchise's most consistent elements. Young's career after Rocky included notable roles in films and television, but his Paulie always remained his most iconic character. He has lived a more private life in recent years, stepping away from the public eye. Paulie provided the film's harsh reality. In a story about dreams and boxing, Paulie represented the crushing weight of staying still while watching someone else rise. Joe Spinell, Gazzo, the Loan Shark, was born on July 28, 1927, in New York City. He was 49 years old when he played one of Rocky's most menacing supporting characters. Spinell brought genuine menace to scenes involving borrowed money and impossible deadlines, creating tension that felt very real. Tony Burton, Apollo's trainer, was born on October 25, 1937, in Chicago, Illinois. He was 38 years old when he played the role that would connect him to the entire Rocky franchise for decades. Joe Spinell died on May 13, 1989. At age 61 after suffering a heart attack. His brief but impactful scenes helped establish Rocky's desperate circumstances. Tony Burton, who became a beloved presence throughout the Rocky and Creed franchises, died on February 14, 2016, at age 78 after a battle with heart failure. These supporting players added authenticity and danger to Rocky's world beyond the ring. Thayer David was born on March 1, 1926, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was 50 years old when he played Miles Jeremiah Jacobs, the shrewd fight promoter who orchestrates Rocky's chance at the heavyweight title. David brought intelligence, charm, and calculated manipulation to the role. Before Rocky, David had built a respected career in theater and television, often playing authority figures and complex characters. His performance as the promoter added a layer of realism to Hollywood's boxing world. A man more interested in money than honor, but not without a certain elegance. Thayer David died on September 16, 1990, at age 64, after a sudden stroke. He did not live to see Rocky's massive cultural impact spread globally, but his brief scenes as the promoter perfectly captured the business side of professional boxing. His ability to make a supporting role feel essential remains one of the film's quiet strengths. The promoter made Rocky's fight feel real. Without someone pulling the strings behind the scenes, it would have been just another underdog dream instead of a calculated business opportunity. Frank Vincent was born on April 15, 1939, in New York City. He was 37 years old when he appeared in Rocky as one of the tough street characters who occupied Philadelphia's gritty corners. Vincent had a naturally menacing presence, sharp eyes, angular face, and the voice of someone who had seen hard living. Before Rocky, he had performed as a comedian and actor, often playing tough guys and mobsters. His appearance in Rocky was brief but memorable, contributing to the film's authenticity. Frank Vincent died on September 13, 2017, at age 78 after a heart attack. After Rocky, Vincent became famous for his roles in Martin Scorsese films, particularly Goodfellas and Casino, where he played tough, menacing characters that showcased his natural intensity. He also appeared as a regular on The Sopranos. Vincent's career trajectory showed that Rocky was just the beginning, a stepping stone to roles that would make him a respected character actor. Even in small roles, Frank Vincent brought authenticity. He looked like he belonged on those Philadelphia streets, making the world feel lived in. Stu Nahan was born on September 19, 1929, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was 47 years old when he played the famous sports commentator and broadcaster for the Apollo Creed vs. Rocky Balboa fight. Nahan was actually a real sports commentator for the Los Angeles area, bringing genuine broadcasting expertise to the role. His voice had that perfect combination of excitement and professionalism that made audiences believe they were watching a real championship fight. Nahan didn't act in the traditional sense. He performed as himself, which gave the sequences incredible authenticity. Stu Nahan died on January 16, 1998, at age 68 after complications from a stroke. Before his passing, Nahan had continued his broadcasting career and appeared in other films and television shows. His role in Rocky remained one of his most memorable performances, and his voice became part of cinema history. Audiences never questioned the authenticity of the fight broadcasts because Stu Nahan made them feel real. Great films need authentic voices. Nahan gave Rocky's climactic fight the credibility of real sports broadcasting. Johnny G was born on June 8, 1947, in Los Angeles, California. He was 29 years old when he appeared in Rocky as one of the street characters, a down-on-his-luck musician or bum who represented Philadelphia's struggling underclass. Johnny G had a natural, weathered look that fit perfectly into Rocky's gritty world. Before his role in Rocky, he worked as a musician and occasional actor, taking small parts to survive. His appearance added to the film's documentary-like quality, showing that the world around Rocky wasn't just about boxing dreams, it was about survival. As of 2026, Johnny G is 79 years old and largely retired from acting. He continued working in small roles throughout the 1980s and 1990s, but never achieved significant fame. Like many character actors, he remained working steadily without seeking the spotlight. His role in Rocky, though small, was part of something historic, a film that changed cinema itself. Rocky's strength came from casting real-looking people in small roles. Johnny G embodied the struggling Philadelphia streets better than any polished actor could have. Larry Farnsworth was born on December 12, 1933, in Texas. He was 42 years old when he appeared as one of Apollo Creed's entourage members, part of the Champions team and support system. Farnsworth had worked as a character actor in numerous films and television shows, often playing tough guys, military men, or authority figures. His role as part of Apollo's crew added visual weight to the Champion's presence, surrounding him with capable, intimidating men who made Rocky's challenge feel even more impossible. Larry Farnsworth died on November 4, 1994, at age 60 after complications from heart disease. His career as a character actor spanned decades, with small but consistent roles that built his living. Though he never became famous, his presence in films like Rocky helped create worlds that felt complete and authentic. Every supporting player contributed to making the 1970s feel real. Champions need champions around them. Farnsworth's role as part of Apollo's team made the heavyweight champion feel powerful and unreachable. Lloyd Kaufman was born on October 30, 1945, in New York City. He was 31 years old when he appeared in small roles in Rocky. Kaufman was a filmmaker, actor, and producer who later became famous for founding Trauma Entertainment and creating cult films like The Toxic Avenger. Before his career as a cult filmmaker, Kaufman took whatever acting roles he could find, using films like Rocky as learning experiences. His appearance was brief, but it was part of the incredible pool of talent that populated 1970s cinema. As of 2026, Lloyd Kaufman is 80 years old and still active in filmmaking. After Rocky, Kaufman became a successful independent filmmaker and producer, building a unique legacy in cult cinema. He never became a mainstream star, but his career showed a different path. One focused on creative control and independent vision rather than Hollywood success. Kaufman proved that bit parts in major films could lead to entirely different kinds of creative fulfillment. Not every actor wants to be a star. Some, like Kaufman, use their time in major films as stepping stones to different kinds of creative work entirely. Stan Shaw was born on August 25, 1951, in Chicago, Illinois. He was 25 years old when he appeared in Rocky, already building a career as a character actor and athlete. Shaw had boxing experience and athletic credentials that made his appearance in the film feel authentic. Before Rocky, Shaw had been building steadily, taking small roles to gain experience. His youth and physical presence added energy to the street-level scenes and boxing sequences. As of 2026, Stan Shaw is 75 years old and semi-retired from acting. After Rocky, Shaw continued building a career in film and television, often playing tough characters and athletes. He appeared in numerous productions throughout the 1980s and 1990s, gaining steady work without becoming a major star. Shaw's career represents the thousands of working actors who make Hollywood function, not famous but constantly employed and professionally respected. Authenticity requires authentic people. Stan Shaw's athletic background made ring scenes feel real in ways that trained actors might not have achieved. Ruth Roach was born on July 14, 1954, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She was 22 years old when she appeared as one of the neighborhood girls in Rocky, particularly memorable for the scene where she's one of the kids interacting with Rocky on the Philadelphia streets. Roach was a local actress and performer who was cast partly for her authentic Philadelphia accent and neighborhood knowledge. Her role was small but important in establishing Rocky's connection to his community. As of 2026, Ruth Roach is 72 years old. After Rocky, she stepped away from acting, choosing to live a quieter life. Like many extras and small role players, she moved on to other pursuits entirely. Her appearance in Rocky represents the many Philadelphia residents who were cast for authenticity, people who weren't career actors but simply looked and sounded like they belonged in that world. Local casting made Rocky authentic. Ruth Roach and others like her made Philadelphia feel like a real place where real people lived and dreamed. Jimmy Gambina was born on March 17, 1933, in New York. He was 43 years old when he appeared in Rocky as one of Apollo Creed's bodyguards and associates. Gambina had a large, intimidating physical presence, the kind of man who looked like he could actually protect a heavyweight champion. He had worked in numerous productions, often cast for his size and tough appearance. Gambina's role as part of Apollo's support system added visual power to the champion's character. Jimmy Gambina died on March 7, 2006, at age 72, after complications from heart disease. After Rocky, Gambina continued working in supporting roles, often as bodyguards, tough guys, or authority figures. Though he never became famous, his consistent work kept him employed throughout a long career. His contribution to Rocky, making the heavyweight champion's presence feel genuinely imposing, was precisely the kind of work that makes great films work. A champion is only as powerful as his team. Gambina's physical presence as part of Apollo's crew made Rocky's challenger seem genuinely outmatched. Pedro Lovell was born on September 5, 1939, in Brooklyn, New York. He was 37 years old when he appeared in Rocky as one of Apollo Creed's entourage, a member of the champion's constantly moving team. Lovell had been working in films and television, often cast for his ability to look sharp, cool, and part of an elite circle. His role required him to embody the glamorous world that surrounded the heavyweight champion, the opposite of Rocky's blue-collar reality. Pedro Lovell died on August 22, 2008, at age 68 after complications from cancer. His career, like so many character actors of his generation, consisted of steady work in numerous films and television shows without achieving lasting fame. Yet his role in Rocky was part of something historic, a film that would be watched for generations. Lovell's appearance contributed to the visual contrast between Rocky's world and Apollo's world. Contrast creates drama. Pedro Lovell's sleek, polished presence as part of Apollo's world made Rocky's raw authenticity feel even more powerful.